Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tosh from Stack Trading. In today's video for Trade of the Day, we have to give it to Tesla. We had some other names that presented some great opportunities, such as NMRD, Neo, Twitter, a lot of other different plays, IFBD, but Tesla was really the one that helped produce the biggest returns for us and a lot of our traders. So before we dive into that, as a reminder, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this that we provide on a daily basis, along with other educational content, and make sure that you turn on the notifications button so that way you can be notified of when we launch our videos. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how we not only traded Tesla today, but is this a potential buy opportunity for Tesla, and where do we see Tesla going from here? So with that being said, let's dive into how we traded Tesla today. So coming into the morning, Tesla was pretty flat on the day. It actually gapped up today, but the market was a little shaky, right? The market wasn't really doing a lot right out of the gates. So we wanted to remain patient because right out of the gates the market was a little choppy. It sold off, then bounced, and then sold off. But one thing that we noticed is that when the market bounced in the opening 10 minutes, Tesla didn't really participate in that, and that's very revealing. So one thing to take note of is that if you have a situation like that playing out, any slight drop in the market is going to have a significant impact on a stock like Tesla. So as soon as we started seeing Tesla trade back down to 675, 674, we decided to look for a potential short. Let me change this over to the 5-minute. So you see the choppiness going on here. Sell off, bounce, but then guess what? No follow through to the upside. So what we decided to do was, if Tesla broke this low of around 694, 674, 673, we're going to go in for some shorts, right? And that's exactly what we did. Tesla broke that low. It got a little choppy, traded back up here to the 8 and 20, but the 8 MA crossing the 20 to the downside really knocked the stock back down. And then we started to see the market selling off as well. And once that happened, we knew we were in the right position with Tesla. Tesla was one of the weaker names compared to stocks like Apple, Facebook, Microsoft. Tesla was really the one taking a beating today. So as Tesla started to sell off, we said, hey, let's throw our stops. Let's do our bar by bar stops. Let's throw our stops at break even. Make sure that we don't lose on this trade as we're in it. And as we started to get this move down to 670, 668, 669, we were letting our traders know, hey, take some profits off the board. There's a chance that we could see some type of bounce because stocks obviously don't go down forever. We also saw some support down here around 660. So that was going to be our original price target. If we got into a second trade with Tesla. But what we did is we told traders, go to bar by bar stops, worst case scenario, or take your profits as soon as you start to see these pushes away from the 8 MA. So that certainly happened here on this candlestick, but as you can see, Tesla continued to trade to the downside. So what was nice about Tesla is there was not only this potential entry here at 673, 674, there was also one here around 665. And we informed our traders here, hey, look for a potential play on Tesla here as well. If it forms a bear flag, because the market was still looking weak as well, we could go in for another short, right? Boom. Triggers the short. We had some traders take this trade, and you had this monster flush pushing away from the 8 MA down to that 658 level, 657 level. From there, again, we told our traders, hey, look to take profits again right around those levels, because you know what? Stocks just don't go down forever. You have to look to recover some of your profits off of trades like this. So eventually we did get a little bit of a bounce, slight consolidation, and then we had another flush break the low of day at 656. And one thing to remember about stocks is they have tendencies, right? So Tesla has a tendency to find support at every $50 level. So what I mean by that is, right now it bounced off 650. There's usually a mental support somewhere around 700, 750, 800, 850, and vice versa. 650, 600, 550, 500. Every $50 there's going to be some type of support, because it just serves as a mental support as traders, right? It's a psychological thing for every $50 for Tesla. So once Tesla approached 656, we were saying in the room, 650. 650 is going to serve as some type of support. I'm not saying it's going to bounce exactly off 650, but just keep that in mind. Maybe look to take profits around 650 or tighten up your stops. And it just so happened that Tesla bounced exactly off of 650, and now you're having a strong bounce to the upside on Tesla, you know, performing with the market. So nonetheless, ended up being a great trade for us. 3 different opportunities to trade Tesla. And as we all know, whether you're trading Tesla with shares or options contracts, the returns can be immense when trading the stock. So nonetheless, ended up being our trade of the day. As far as where Tesla goes from here, listen, I would be in no rush to buy Tesla as far as looking for a swing opportunity in Tesla. And the main reason is because if you look at the daily chart, Tesla is getting knocked down by the 8 MA. If you look here back on the 30th, at the end of the month last month, Tesla had an amazing day, right? It was able to recover nearly 3 days of losses that it incurred. And those were 3 relatively big days. Well, one of them was a big day. The other 2 were fairly small. But in one day, it was able to recover a huge amount of those losses. But look what we had play out. We had the 8 crossing the 20 on the daily and just completely knocked the stock right back down, not only past the lows on that day, but even further. Now we're reaching even lower lows. So I do see Tesla you know, coming down a little further. Potential buy opportunity, I would definitely look for something around maybe $600, specifically 550 to 570 range. If Tesla's able to come down to that range, we'll definitely be looking to, you know, potentially look for some swings on Tesla, because that would be approaching the daily 200 MA, which is something that you're not going to be able to catch Tesla off the daily 200 often, right? So whenever those opportunities present themselves, definitely look for buying opportunities if you would like to get long Tesla at some point. But other than that, guys, I do think Tesla is in a little bit more trouble for the next few days here, but let's see how it plays out. The market is really strong. It had a nice bounce today. Tesla isn't participating as much as it should be. So again, I think that's really very revealing for the stock from an individual standpoint. But that's going to do it for us. Again, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification. And we'll catch you again tomorrow for another trade of the day. Peace.